Hi children, today you are going to learn 8th class first chapter, that is rational numbers. In that exercise number 1.3. So we'll complete all the questions from this 1.3 exercise. Overall we have 11 questions. So this exercise is very important for 8 more questions in your annual exam. So let us go for the bit number 1. First one, express the each of the following decimals in the form of p by q. So they have given some decimal numbers. These decimal numbers we have to write in the form of p by q. Then let us write this. Now 0.57. Let us write this 0.57 in the form of p by q. How can we write the, that decimal numbers, how to convert into the form of p by q. So 57 by, how many decimal digits are there? 1, 2. So you write by 100. How many decimal digits are there? As many zeros you have to write. That means as many tens, multiples of 10 you have to write. 2 zeros. So the 2 zeros number is 100. The smallest number that we have to write. So therefore 0.57 equal to 57 by 100. Then the second question is 0.176. This 0.176, you write the complete number. 176 is the complete number. 0 need not to write because 0 has no value this side. So now after the decimal part, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. So you put a 1000. Simple. 0.176 equal to 176 by 1000. And see that these two numbers cannot be cancelled in the same table. So we tell same thing guys. But these two are able to be cancelled in the same table. So always that we have to show in the simplest form. See, in 2 table we can cancel. 2 8s are 16. 1 left. Here 17. No, 1 left. Now it become also 16. So 2 8s are 16. By here 2 5s are 10 and zeros. 88 by 500. Again 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8. In 2 table only. 2 2s are 4. 2 5s are 10 and 0. Again it can cancel. 2 22s are 44. 2 125s are 250. Now you got it. Therefore 0.176 equal to 22 by 125. Then the question number 3, that is 1.00001. See that this complete number you write 1 by, after the decimal point how many digits are there? 1 2 3 4 5. So you put a 5 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5. Finish. This is the answer now. 1.00001 equal to, it is a 1 lakh 1 by 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Okay, this will be the answer, children. Next, we go for the fourth one. The fourth one is here 25.125. So you write here 125. Complete number you have to write. After the decimal point 1 2 3 digits. So the 3 zeros smallest number is 1000. You write this. In 5 table we cancel. 5 2s are 10. 5 zeros are 5 zeros are cancel. 5 5s are 25. In 5 table we don't get 1. So 5 zeros are 0. And now it is 12 now. 5 2s are 12. 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. 2 left. It become 25. 5 5s are 25. So 5 5s are 25. This 1 won't come in 5 table. So 5 zeros are 0. 1 left now. The 1 become a 12. 5 2s are 10. 2 left now. That become a 25. And this 5 become a 25. 5 5s are 25. Again 5 4s are 20 and 0 here. 5 10s are 50. Cancelled. And 2 will not come in 5 table. So 5 zeros are 0. It become 25. 5 5s are. Again 5 8s are 40. Here 5 2s are 10. 0 1. So you got here 201 by 8. Therefore 25.125. sorry 25.125 equal to 201 by 8. We cannot cancel again 201 by 8. We cannot simplify again 201 by 8. We have to show in the simplest form. When there is a possibility of cancellation, to show the given numbers in the simplest form, we have to cancel like this. Is there any cancellations are possible? If not, we have to write like this as it only, because in the case number 3 and case number 1 and 3, these questions the cancellations are not possible. But question number 2 and 3, see that the numerator and denominators are able to cancel in the same table. So that's why we have cancelled here. Try to understand. This is the way we have changed the given decimal numbers in the form of P by Q form. In the form of a P by Q. We go for the second bit, and this second bit is important because the second bit is also help us to do the problems in the class 9th and also sometimes in the class 10th. So see that in the first bit we have got a terminating decimal number. That means after the decimal point, number of decimal digits are countable in the bit number 1. But in the bit number 2, it is a non-terminating repeating numbers. Non-terminating repeating numbers. So let us learn that non-terminating repeating numbers we can change in the form of P by Q. Those numbers are called as a rational numbers. So let us know that here how to represent this non-terminating repeating numbers in the form of P by Q. It's very important. See that first nothing we have to do, simple thing you have to remember. First given one you have to assume like a x. X equal to the given number is 0.9 bar. What is meaning of 9 bar? That means this 9 will repeat infinitive number of times like this. So this is an equation number 1. You keep it as equation number 1. Now let us multiply by 10 on both sides. ఎందుకు multiply చేయాలి by 10 on both sides? Because see here how many digits contains a bar? Any digits ku bar ఉంది? Only one digit has a bar. So multiply by 10 on both sides. If 2 digits having a bar, multiply by 100. If 3 digits having bar, multiply by 1000. ఆ విధంగా చూసుకోవాలి. Now here we have only one digit is repeating. So that means only one digit having a bar. So let us multiply by 10 and not only one side, on both sides we have to multiply. Let us multiply by 10 on both the sides of equation number 1. Equation number 1 को multiply చేద్దాం. So 10 into x equal to 10 into 0.999 and so on. Sir ఇక్కడ 4 సార్లు రాస్తాను, ఇక్కడ 3 సార్లు రాస్తాను, ఎన్ని సార్లు రాసుకోవచ్చు. This dots, ఈ dots ఏం చెప్తాయి అంటే నువ్వు ఎన్ని సార్లు రాసుకోవాలి. Okay, 10 into x 10x that equal 10 into 0.999 bar. 10 తో దీన్ని మల్టిప్లై చేయండి. ఈ డెసిమల్ డిజిట్ 1 digit at వెళ్తుంది. Because we are multiplying with 10 no, so this decimal point will move 1 unit to the right side. So it comes 9.999 and so on. So if you multiply by 100, this decimal point will move 2 digits. Multiply by 1000, it will move the 3 digits towards the right side. So it is equation number 2. Now we got equation number 1 and also equation number 2. Now what we have to do, it very simple. Do the equation number 2 minus equation number 1. 2 minus 1 చేయండి. equation number 2 నుంచి 1 ని సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలి. So 10x equal to 9.999 and so on. We have to subtract equation number 1 no, minus how many x's here? It is 1x equal to here point is here, decimal points ఎప్పుడు ఒకే దగ్గర ఉండాలి. Point and point. Point before the number is 0. Point after this are 999 and so on. Here we are writing only 3 times. Should not forget. You can write how many number of lines you require again. ఈ డాట్స్ ఏమని చెప్తాయి అంటే నువ్వు ఎన్నైనా నైన్స్ రాసుకో అని చెప్తాయి. ఓకే, మనకి ఎన్ని కావాలో అన్నీ రాసుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ బ్యాలెన్స్ అయ్యేలా ఇవన్నీ సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయండి, ఇవన్నీ జీరోస్ వస్తాయి. 9999. What are the meaning of these dots? All these 9s are 0. 9 minus 9 0. 9 minus 9 0. 9 minus 9 0. Point. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. Now equal to here 10x minus 1x. From 10x you subtract the 1x, we get 9x. So ultimately we get here 9x equal to 9.000 అంటే మనకి ఏంటి 9x. After the point this zeros has no value. So here 9 is multiplied to x. You transfer this side, 9 will be divided. So x equal to 9 by 9. Cancel 1 and 1. We get x equal to 1. X equal to 1. Completed answer. Very simple. Now we'll do some more problems to get a complete idea about this. See that in the form of p by q, no? Here p by q nothing but 1 is nothing but 1 by 1. It is a p by q only. Okay. Then the second question, see. It is important, many times came in the exam. 0.57 bar. 0.57 bar. 0.57 bar. So see that first you assume this is as x equal to 0.57 bar. What is meaning of a bar? That means the digits 5 and 7 repeats infinitely. अभी 5 and 7 एम होता है infinity number of times इतना repeat होते होता है 5 7 5 7 5 7 and so on. इला repeat होते होता है ना. So it is a equation number 1. Now let us multiply by ఎంతతో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి 100 తో ఎందుకు 2 డిజిట్స్ రిపీట్ అవుతున్నాయి సో లెట్ us multiply by 100 on both sides of equation number 1 equation number 1 को 100 తో మల్టిప్లై చేద్దాం here LHS side 100 into it is x that is equal to 100 into this 0.57 and so on infinity number of times we can write 57. Now 100 into x it is a 100x. Now with 100 you multiply this 0.5757 bar with 100 we are multiplying, so this decimal digit will move the 2 digits this time, so we get 57 point ఈ decimal digit ఇటు పోతే ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది 57.57 and so on ఎన్నిసార్లు రాసుకో 57 ఓకే 2-3 సార్లు రాసుకుంటావు 2 సార్లు రాసుకో. Now this is equation number 2. Now what we have to do it very simple as we have done here. Equation number 2 minus equation number 1. Equation number 2 minus equation number 1. Equation number 2 is what? 100x equal to 57.57 and so on. Here equation number 1 is 1x that equal to first point here point before that is 0, so it is 0. Then after we have 57 ఇంకోసారి 57 రాస్తామా అవసరం లేదు ఎందుకంటే ఇవన్నీ డాట్స్ కదా ఇక్కడ కూడా డాట్స్ పెట్టేస్తాం. yes now subtract this minus subtract it, so this all will be zeros. 7 minus 7 0, 5 minus 5 0, 7 minus 7 0, 5 minus 5 0 point 57 minus 0 57 that equal to 100 minus 1 100x minus 1x that equal to 99x. Now we write this 99x equal to 57. This point zeros will be neglected. This 99 is multiplied to x now, transfer this side, that become a division. So x equal to 57 by 99. This 57 and 99 we can cancel in 3 table. So 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. ఇందులో రెండు మిగిలినాయి because it is a 5. 3 1s are 3 only, 2 left. That 2 become here 27 now. Here next number will be 27. 3 9s are 27. Now we got x equal to 19 by 33. Therefore you have to write like this 0.57 bar equal to 19 by 33. 19 by 33. Very simple that here also we can write the therefore that is 0.9 bar equal to 1 by 1 or nothing but 1. You write the therefore like this. I hope you understood this clearly. Yes, take a screenshot if you need. Now we go for the another 2 questions from the same bit. మీ దగ్గర క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి కదా అవి కూడా చేసేద్దాం సేమ్ మోడల్లో ఉంటాయి బట్ ఈజీ very easy to do these problems but step by step we have to go through it. Very important for your next classes. So we go for next question, that is 0.729 bar. 0.729 bar. That only 29 is repeating, not 7. So remember this. Now let us assume this x equal to 0.729 bar. What is meaning of this? X equal to 0.7292929. Only 29 repeat అవుతుంది కదా. ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 1. ప్రాసెస్ అయితే సేమ్ ఏ ఉంటుంది. అంటే ప్రాసెస్ సేమ్ అండి. నౌ లెట్ us మల్టిప్లై. చెప్పండి ఎంతతో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి? లెట్ us multiply by 1000. No. How many digits are repeating? Only 2 digits are repeating. And 2 digits we have a bar. So let us multiply by 100 on both sides. Both sides of equation number 1. Multiply chedam. 100 into x. LHS side we have multiplied. RHS side 100 into same 0.729 29 29 and so on. Let us multiply now 100 into x, that is 100x, that is equal to this decimal point will move the 2 digits. Why we are multiplying by 100? No, or not by actual multiplication also we get the same. నేను చెప్పిందే వస్తుంది. So it becomes 72.92929 and so on. This is equation number 2. From equation number 2 minus equation number 1 we get, అంటే equation number 2 minus equation number 1 చేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది? 100x equal to 72.92929 and so on. It will be repeats again. మనకు అక్కడ ఈక్వల్ గా అయ్యేలా చూసుకోవాలి. 1x equal to equation number 1 is what? Here point, it is 0. Point before that is 0. Next you write 7 29 29 సరిపోతుంది. ఈక్వల్ అయిపోయినా? Yes. Remember 72929. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract. No, 100x minus this is 1x is 99x, that equal. ఇక్కడ నుంచి సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసుకుంటారు. This all will be 0. 9 minus 9 0. 2 minus 2 0. 9 minus 9 0. 2 minus 2 0. But here 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. Point 72 minus 0 is 72. Now we will write this 99x equal to 72.2. 72.2. ఇలా వచ్చినప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? So this is the decimal number. No? How to change the decimal numbers into fractionals? We have learned in the first bit. So first bit ni follow avadam. 99x equal to this we write as a 722. By after the decimal point is only one digit. No, we write 1/10. Simple. Now this 99 is multiplying. If you transfer this side, that become a division. So let us write x equal to now 722 by already it is a 10 into this 99 here multiplying. So it comes, it is a division. In the division part we have to write 99. Okay, let us multiply now. Let us multiply. We'll cancel in the 7 9 11 table. 11 9s are 99. 11 9s are 99. So we'll cancel by this also. We'll see in the 11 table if possible. 11 6 are 66. So how many left? 6 will left to 62. So it's not possible by 11 table. It's not possible by the 11 table. Let us see the other one. What we get here? In a 2 table we can cancel. 2 5s are 10. 2 5s are 10 here. 2 3s are 6. 1 left 12. No. 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 12 and 2 1s are 2. Then here it is x equal to 361 by 5 into 99. 5 into 99. So x equal to 361 by 5 9s are 45. 45 4 carry 45 plus 4 49. So therefore you get x equal to what we assumed here? 0.729 bar equal to 361 by 495. 495. I hope you understood this clearly now. And other process, same process will be continuously here. So the next problem is that in the same model we have next problem. Let us solve the last problem of this. This is the third one. Make sure that the question number should be as a third one. Make sure that the question number will be like a third one. This is the fourth one now. 12.28 bar. 12.28 bar. So let us assume this is a x equal to 12.28 bar. 12.28 bar. Then what is the meaning of this? X equal to 12.288 infinity number of times. It will be equation number 1. Now let us multiply by 10 on both sides of equation number 1. Equation number 1. Why we have to multiply by 10? Because only one digit is repeating, no? So 10 into x equal to here 10 into 12.288 and so on. Let us multiply 10 into x, that is 10x equal to this decimal digit will move the one digit here because they are multiplying by 10, no? So 122.888 and so on. This is equation number 2. Now what we have to do it? Now you might be got an idea that we have to do it from equation number 2 minus equation number 1. Do it subtraction this. So the equation number 2 is 10x equal to 122.888 and so on. And the equation number 1 will subtract, that is your point, what is that? 12 point and 288 and also this is balanced. So you subtract now, this all will get 0. 8 minus 8 0, 8 minus 8 0, 8 minus 2 is 6 and point 2 minus 2 0, 2 minus 1 is 1 and this is 1. That equal to 10x minus 1x is 9x. Now we write here 9x equal to 110.6. Yes, this is a decimal number. Let us change into the fractions. So as you know, 9x equal to 110.6 by 10 because only one decimal point, no? We can write by 10. Now this 9 is multiplied, no? You transfer this side, x equal to 1106 by, already there is a 10 into 9. So let us cancel by 2 table. 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10, 1 left, again 2 5s are 10 and 2 3s are. That we get here x equal to 553 by 5 into 9. So x equal to 553 by 5 9s are 45. Therefore, as we can write now, that is 12.28 bar equal to 553 by 45. I hope you understood this second bit, how to do it. The non-terminating repeating decimal numbers in the form of P by Q. We have to follow this the same procedure we have to follow to complete. There will be shortcut for this, how to get direct answer from the question, that I will reveal you in your further classes. Now we discuss the 11th question. Why we go for the 11th question? Because same model question. The second bit question and 11th question are same model. So if I do the 11th question here, so we can understand more clearly again. So later we discuss the other questions of this exercise also. First we go for the 11th question, then we go for the third question later. First 11th question, see. When the repeating decimal 10.363636 and so on is written simplest fractional form P by Q and find the values of P plus Q. So the repeating decimal numbers 10.363636 and so on. So this is what we have to write. This is in the form of P by Q. Then we have to add the P plus Q also. So first of all, let us assume this is x equal to, then x equal to అనుకుందాం. సో ఇంతకు ముందు మనకు 10.36 బార్ అని ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు ఇంతకు ముందు బిట్లో. ఇక్కడ ఏమి ఇచ్చాడు? డైరెక్ట్ గా 3636 ఇచ్చాడు. సో ద సేమ్ మోడల్ అగైన్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఈక్వేషన్ నంబర్ 1. Now let us multiply by how many digits are repeating continuously? Only 2 digits. So let us multiply by 100 on both sides of equation number 1. Let us multiply 100 into x equal to 100 into 10.363636 bar. So 100 into x, that is 100x equal to this 100 into 10.36. So here 100 no. So this decimal digit will move the 2 digits to the right side now. It became a 1036. That means 1036.3636 and so on. This is equation number 2 now. Now from what we have to do? Equation number 2 minus equation number 1. We get మనకి ఏమొస్తుంది అప్పుడు చూద్దాం. 100x is equal to 1036.3636 and so on, and we have to subtract this equation number 1. 1x equal to, we have to subtract here this 1x equal to 10. See, this is the decimal points. You have to write 10 like this. First decimals points should be at the same place. Then you write 36 ఇంకో 36 రాస్తావా, ఇక్కడ 36 రాస్తే ఇక్కడ కూడా 36 రాయాలి. ఎందుకు? ఈ డాట్స్ అన్ని 36 ను రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాయి. సో దిస్ ఆల్ బికమ్ ఏ 0. 6 minus 6 0, 3 minus 3 0, 6 minus 6 0, 3 minus 3 0, point 6 minus 0 is 6, 3 minus 1 is 2, that is what? 1026 equal to 100x minus 1x is 99x. So we get here 99x equal to 1026. This 99 will transfer this side. So we get x equal to 1026 by 99. Okay, let us cancel in 3 table. 3 3 is a 9, 3 3 is a 9. Here 3 3 is a 9, 1 left, it become 12. The 2 become a 12 now. 3 4 is a 12, 3 2 is a 6 again. Now again it will be cancelled in 3 table. So 3 1s are 3 1s are 3 1s are 3. Here 3 1s are 3, 1 left, it become a 12 now. 3 4s are 12. So x equal we got 114 by 11. Now it is nothing but it is in the form of p by q. It is in the form of a p by q now, where p equal to what here? 114, and in the place of q what you got here? That is 11. p place lo 114, q place lo 11 undi. So we'll find out p plus q now. P plus q in the sense 114 plus 11. So therefore p plus q equal to, మనం p plus q కూడా find out చేయమన్నాడు. 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 5, 1 plus 1 is 2, that is 125. ఇంతకు ముందు మనం ఇక్కడ వరకే చేసేవాళ్ళం. Now here asked to find p plus q also. That is a small change, but the same procedure of completing the solution. So you might be understood this bit, that how to change the repeating, non-terminating, repeating decimal numbers in the form of p by q. Now you might be understood that how to change the non-terminating, repeating decimal numbers in the form of a p by q. Now we'll go for a third bit. The third bit question solutions are here. Find x plus y, it is divided by x minus y. If x equal to 5 by 2 and y equal to minus 3 by 4, and we'll find out the when x plus y divided by x minus y. What is the meaning of that? Here x plus y we have to divide అంటే by x minus y చేయాలి. సో చేద్దాం. x plus y అంటే ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ x ప్లేస్ లో 5 by 2 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయాలి. సో we write 5 by 2 plus y value is what? minus 3 by 4 whole by, here x value is 5 by 2 minus, according to here that is minus, so we put minus here. We have to write y value here. Y value is minus 3 by 4. Minus 3 by 4. Now let us simplify again. See that 5 by 2 plus into minus, it is minus 3 by 4 whole by here 5 by 2 minus into minus plus, it is a 3 by 4. Now what we have to do? Very simple. In the numerator and denominator we go for cross multiplication. Cross multiplication అంటే LCM అన్న cross multiplication గా చేయాలి, అప్పుడు ఆన్సర్ వస్తుంది. So we go for a cross multiplication for these simple things. So in the numerator when you multiply 2 into 4, first denominators you multiply 2 4s are 8. Then multiply the cross in cross method 5 4s are 20. Minus, it is minus here. So 2 3s are 6. So numerator part completed. In denominator also do the same. 2 4s are 8. 2 into 4 8. 4 5s are 20. Place, because it is a place, 2 3s are 6. Now this 8 and this 8 we can cancel. Or else, you remember one more thing, I will do it. Let's do it. 20 minus 6 is 14. 14 by 8 whole by 20 plus 6, 26 by 8. Whenever you get fraction by fraction, you have a fraction by denominator one more fraction. Numerator is a fraction and denominator also one fraction. So what we have to do? The numerator fraction you write as it is. This denominator fraction you multiply and do the reciprocal of this denominator fraction to reciprocal cheyali ani ga rasa. So instead of writing this division we are writing multiplication. Ee division ni by ni manam into chesam. By no into చేసినందుకు ఈ denominator fraction ని reciprocal చేయాలి. That's what. So you get same answer. 8 1s are 8 1s are get cancel. 2 7s are 14, 2 13s are 26. The answer becomes 7 by 13. So answer becomes 7 by 13. So the first one answer is that if x equal to 5 by 2 and we write if x equal to 5 by 2 and y equal to minus 3 by 4, then x plus 5 divided by x minus 5 will be equal to 7 by 13. 7 by 13. Very easy answer once you see it. Is it clear? Then we go for the second one. Here the x and y values they have given different. Again the different x and y values they give. Let us solve those questions also. The second one. What is the second one in third bit? X equal to 1 by 2. Sorry, 1 by 4. X equal to 1 by 4 and y equal to 3 by 2. 3 by 2. So what we have to do it? This x plus y divided by x minus y. Okay. So మీరు ఇంకోటి కూడా చేయొచ్చు. x plus y ని ఫస్ట్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయండి. x minus y ని తర్వాత ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసి ఆ రెండింటిని డివైడ్ కూడా చేయొచ్చు. లేకపోతే డైరెక్ట్ గా చేయండి. ఇలా ఏ విధంగా అయితే చేస్తున్నాను. 1 by 4 plus y value is 3 by 2. Okay. Whole by here x value is 1 by 4 minus y value is what? 3 by 2. Now what we have to do it? Simple. You do the cross multiplication. First you multiply the denominators, then this one and these two numbers like that. So we go for first 4 2s are 8, 2 into 1 2 plus 4 3s are 12 whole by here 4 into 2 8, 2 into 1 2 minus, because here minus we put the minus, 4 3s are 12. So we go for that now. 2 plus 12 that is 14. 14 by 8 whole by 2 minus 12 is minus 10 by 8. When fraction by fraction comes, I told you what to do. When fraction by fraction, numerator and denominators are fraction, what we have to do? The first fraction we write as it is and we do the into and do the reciprocal of second fraction. Reciprocal of the second fraction is, it is 10 by 8 no? We write 8 by 10. 8 1s are 8 1s are get cancelled. 2 7s are 14, 2 5s are 10. That equal to 7 into 1 that is 7 but here there is a minus, so minus 7 by 1 into 5 is 5. Therefore we can write, if x equal to 1 by 4 and y equal to 3 by 2, then x plus y when divided by x minus y, we get say minus 7 by 5. Minus 7 by 5. See that how clearly you can do this. Very slowly if you attempt the answers, very carefully you do the solutions and simplifications so that you get the answer perfect without any mistakes. Now we go for question number 4. Question number 4. Let us go for a question number 4 here. Here I need to be write the question because then only you can understand. Here fourth question. Divide. He asked to divide. Let us divide. Divide the sum. Divide the sum of minus 13 by 5 and 12 by 7 by the product of minus 13 by 7 and minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. చూడండి ఏమన్నాడు, ఫస్ట్ డివైడ్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, let us divide it. We'll divide, but sum of these two we have to divide by the product of these two numbers. Okay, first of all let us go for sum of the, let us solution. Sum of minus 13 by 5 ఇచ్చిన స్టేట్మెంట్ ఒక్కొక్కటి తీసుకుందాం. minus 13 by 5 and 12 by 7. వీటిని రెండింటిని సమ్ చేద్దాం ఫస్ట్. let us do the sum. how can we do the sum? that means plus minus 13 by 5 sum plus 12 by 7, that equal. We do the cross multiplication so that you can get the sum. sum అంటే మనకు తెలుసు కదా, యాడ్ చేయడం. 5 7s are 35. So 7 into 13, 13 7s are 91. So minus 91 plus 5 12s are 12 5s are 60. అయిపోయిందా? ఇలా రాస్తాం. So now you subtract this. 60 minus 91 is minus 31 by 35. Minus 31 by 35. What is this? Is the sum of this. Now ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేయాలి? See the second part. This is the first part in this. In the second part also they ask what? Divide the product. ఇప్పుడు product చేయమని. Product of minus 13 by 7 and minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. Let us find out the product. Children, product అంటే తెలుసు మనకు మల్టిప్లికేషన్. ఈ రెండింటిని మల్టిప్లై చేద్దాం. minus 13 by 7 into minus 1 by 2. So let us get minus into minus, that is plus. 13 into 1. Okay, 13 into 1 by, so 7 into 2. Minus 13 into minus 1. Yes, minus into minus plus 13 ones are 13 by 7 2s are 14. So మనకి ఏం వచ్చింది చూడండి. Now we go for the third step in this. అంటే third step ఉంది ఏంటి? The sum of these numbers we got it as a minus 31 by 35. దీని రెండింటిని సమ్ చేసి ఎంత వచ్చింది? Then the product of this will be 13 by 14. Now what we have to do? Read the question. Divide. ఇప్పుడు మనం డివైడ్ చేయాలి. Let us divide. Let us divide. ఏం డివైడ్ చేద్దాం? Let us divide the sum of these two numbers minus 13 by 5 and 12 by 7. దాన్ని సమ్ చేద్దాం. The sum of this is minus 31 by 35. Let us divide minus 31 by 35 by the product of this is 13 by 14. ఇప్పుడు ఇది క్వశ్చన్. ఈ రెండింటిని సింప్లిఫై చేసాం ఎంత వచ్చింది? ఈ రెండింటిని ప్రోడక్ట్ చేస్తే మనకి ఎంత వచ్చింది? దీన్ని దీంతో డివైడ్ చేయాలి. అదే కదా క్వశ్చన్. సో లెట్ us divide. So what we divide? See, minus 31 by 35 divide, this is by 13 by 14. Just now I told, when fraction by fraction comes, what we have to do it? So So I told you when fraction by fraction appears, we have to do the first fraction same into do the reciprocal of second fraction. The 13 by 14 become 14 by 30. So now see that here 7 2s are 14, 7 5s are 35. Now the remaining numbers are here I will write minus 31 into 2 by 5 into 13. 5 into 30. So minus 31 into 2 is minus 62 by 5 into 35, that is 65. Okay, 62 by 65. Therefore you write when divide the sum, therefore write it here. Okay, well we divide the sum of these two numbers and by the product of this we get minus 62 by 65, minus 62 by 65. So let's go for question number 5. చాలా ఈజీగా ఉంటాయి, కొంచెం క్వశ్చన్ని జాగ్రత్తగా చదివి సింప్లిఫై చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? దెన్ ద క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 5 హియర్. Then 2 by 5 of a number exceeds. Let's write the question here. 2 by 5 of a number 2 by 5 of a number exceeds 2 by 5 of a number exceeds 1 by 7 of the same number by 36. Find the number. Then you need to find the number. Okay. Here let us write 2 by 5 of the number. If 2 by 5 of the number, అంటే 2 by 5th of the number. ఆ number ఏదో తెలియదు. But from the number 2 by 5th of the number is exceeds 1 by 7 of the same number. 2 by 5th of the number నుంచి 1 by 7th of the number ని తీసేసిండట. అప్పుడు ఆయనకు 36 వచ్చింది. 2 by 5th of the number నుంచి 1 by 7th of the number he excluded, that means exceeds, తీసేస్తే 36 వచ్చింది. సో లెట్ us assume here ఆ నంబర్ ఏంటి తెలుసా మనకు? తెలియదు కదా. అప్పుడు ఏమనుకున్నాం? లెట్ us assume that the number is ఆ నంబర్ ని మనం అనుకుందాం the number is x, suppose assume అంటే అనుకుందాం the number is x. Then 2/5 of the number is, then 2 by 5 of a number is equal to 2 into x, 2x by 5. Okay, 2 by 5 of the number is 2 into 5 into x, that but 2x by 5. Then 1 by 7 of the number, 1 by 7 of a number, 1 by 7 of a number become 1 into x, 1x by 7. Now according to the problem, ఏమంటుంది ప్రాబ్లంలో ఏమన్నాడు? అకార్డింగ్ టు ది ప్రాబ్లం he said that if 2 by 5 of a number, 2 by 5 of a number exceeds 1 by 7 of a number by 36. ఓకే, exceeds అంటే తీసేద్దాం బేటా. దేని నుంచి 2 by 5th of the number is, that is 2x by 5 minus we exclude that, exceeds that, 1 by 7 of the number is 1x by 7, that equal to 36. This 2 we have to take a LCM. Okay, cross multiplication we do it. 5 7s are 35, cross multiplication here. 5 7s are 35. 7 into 2 14, but here there is x, no 14x minus 5 into x is 5x, that equal to 36. This 35 to 36, this 35 will transfer here. So the 35 is dividing here, it become a multiplication. 14x minus 5x is, it become a 9x. From 14 you subtract 5, you get 9, that equal to here 36 into 35. This 9 is multiplied to x, సో విల్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్, సో ఇట్ విల్ బి డివైజన్. ఎందుకంటే మనకు ఎక్స్ అరౌండ్గా కావాలి, మనకి ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ కావాలి కనుక ఎక్స్ తోని లింక్లో ఉన్న నంబర్స్ అన్ని పంపించేద్దాం. ఎక్స్ షుడ్ బి అరౌండ్ దిస్ సైడ్. సో 9 will divide here. 9 1s are 9 4s are. So x equal to 4 into 35. So x equal to what here? 4 5s are 20. 2 can. 4 3s are 12 plus 2, that is 14. Okay, x equal to 140. Therefore x is ante 8 మనకు x ante number. Therefore the number is 140. మనకి ఏం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయమన్నాడు? We have to find out the number, no? Therefore the number is 140. Now we go for the next question, question number 6. Go for the question number 6. See that the question number 6 here, 2 pieces of length 2 whole 3 by 5. Here question number 6, I am not going to write directly solution. The 2 pieces of length 2 whole 3 by 5 and 3 whole 3 by 10 meters are cut off from the rope of 11 meters long. What is the length of remaining rope? Simple. Here I will write, I will draw one diagram like this. See, suppose it is a rope. It is a rope. A rope of 11 meters long. This is a 11 meters long rope. 11 meters ఉంది మొత్తం. This is cutting into the 3 pieces. This is the first part and this is the second part suppose, and this will be third part. So we cut the rope of the length of first one 2 whole 3 by 5 meters. This is 2 whole 3 by 5 meters. The next one is 3 whole 3 by 10 meters. Then cut out from the rope. What is the remaining length of the rope? And the ఎంత ఉంటది x. We have to assume this. What is the length of the remaining rope? From the 11 meters of this rope, you cut the 2 pieces of the first piece. The length of the first piece is 2 whole 3 by 5 meters. And the length of second piece is 3 whole 3 by 10 meters, and we have to find out the length of the remaining rope. Now the total length of a rope equal to, here the total length of a rope, length of a rope equal to 11 meters. మొత్తం 11 meters. The length of the first rope, okay, the length of first part of a rope, first part of a rope is equal to 2 whole 3 by 5 meters. 2 whole 3 by 5 meters in the sense, see here, this we write in the improper fraction, in the form of improper fraction, because it is a mixed fraction, no? 5 to the 10 plus 3, that is 13 by 5 meters. Then the length of second part of a rope. The length of second part of a rope. What is the length of the second part of rope? 3 whole 3 by 10 meters. Nothing but 10 3s are 30 plus 3. 33 by 10 meters. Then we need to find out the length of the remaining rope. Therefore, or not, let us assume the length of remaining rope is equal to, let us assume like a x. Assume, this is you have to assume. Assume అంటే ఏంటి అనుకోవాలి. ఒకసారి x meters అనుకున్నాం. So according to the sum now, according to the problem we'll get now. According to the problem ఏంటి? ఈ మూడుని యాడ్ చేస్తే మనకు 11 meters వస్తుంది. yes or no? The total length of the rope is equal to the total length of rope is equal to 11 meters. So let us add the total here. 2 whole 3 by 5 meters, nothing but 13 by 5 plus 3 whole 3 by 10 meters, nothing but 33 by 10 plus the third part is x, that equal to 11 meters. Now what we do it, these two we write in a bracket like this and we'll solve this. First you want to solve the numbers, variable అలాగే ఉంచుకునే ఇది సాల్వ్ చేసి అది పంపించేసుకుంటే ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. So what we do it, we'll do the cross multiplication here, or not you can go for the LCM if you feel very easy. That I'll go for a LCM once. Take a LCM 5 and 10, the LCM you get 10. LCM is the 5 comma 10 LCM, 5 comma 10, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, therefore LCM equal to 5 into 1 into 2, that equal to 10. So LCM 10. What is the LCM process? See, 5 how many are 10 now? 5 how many times are 10? 5 2s are 10. This 2 into 13 ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన నంబర్ ని దీనికి మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి. 2 into 13 is 26 plus 10 how many are 10? 10 ones are 10. This 1 into 33 is 30 plus x equal to 11 meters. Yes, 26 plus 33. Okay, 6 plus 3 is 9, 2 plus 3 is 5. 59 by 10 plus x equal to 11 meters. This 59 by 10 will transfer this side. Then we get here x equal to 11 minus this plus 59 by 10 become minus 59 by 10. This 11 we write as a 11 by 1. ఎందుకు అక్కడ కూడా క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ చేసి ఆన్సర్ రావచ్చు. 1 into 10 is 10, 10 into 11 that is 110 minus 1 into 59 is 59. From 110 you subtract the 59, here 10 and here is 0, 10 minus 9 is 1 and 10 minus 5 is 5, 51. So x equal to 51 by 10 meters. So it is a improper fraction. Always you have to show that answer as a mixed fraction. 10 5s are 50 and 1 is left. Now you have to write this. See, how can we write this 51 by 10 in this form? 5 whole 1 by 10 meters. The length of the remaining rope is 5 whole 1 by 10 meters. Therefore, the length of remaining rope is equal to 5 whole 1 by 10 meters. 5 whole 1 by 10 meters. See this clearly now? Now we go for question number 7. Now we go for the question number 7. Let us go for that. What is the question number 7? Let's see. That the cost of 7 whole 2 by 3 meters of cloth. The cost of 7 whole 2 by 3 meters of a cloth. The cost of 7 whole 2 by 3 meters of a cloth is equal to is rupees 12 whole 3 by 4. Find the cost of per meter. Find the cost of per meter. 5 meters per meter. This is the question. Okay. Then we go for a solution. See, what he asks, the cost of 7 whole 3 by 2 meters, 3 by 2 meters is 12 whole 3 by 4 rupees. అంటే 7 whole 2 by 3 meters of cloth value ఎంత 12 whole 3 by 4 meters అంట. అంటే సపోజ్ 5 meters cloth, the cost of 5 meters, ఇది మిక్స్డ్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ లో ఉంది కనుక మీరు కొద్దిగా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ కావచ్చు. ఇదే ఇలా తీసుకుందాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 5 meters cloth కాస్ట్ ఈజ్ రూపీస్ 100 ఇలా తీసుకుందాం. ద 5 meters cloth వాల్యూ 100 రూపీస్ అనుకుంటే 1 మీటర్ ఎంత అవుతుంది? సింపుల్, 100 by 5 meters 20 అంటే రూపీస్ 20 రూపీస్కి మీటర్ అయితే 5 మీటర్స్కు 100 రూపీస్ అవుతుంది. సింపుల్. సపోజ్ 2 meters cost is rupees 10. 2 meters cost is 10. Then 1 meter cost is 5. How will you get 5? This 10 by 2. So that's what we do it. Now the same thing we are going to do it here, but here in the mixed fraction now we have to do it in the improper fraction. See the solution. The cost of per meter, the cost of cloth per meter equal to the total cost by మనం ఏం చేసాం ఇంతకు ముందు కాస్ట్ బై నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మీటర్స్ నో దట్స్ వాట్ the total cost by total number of meters of cloth. This we have to do it. Now let us change this into the improper fraction. 12 4 the 48 plus 3 51 by 4 4 by 7 3 the 21 plus 2 23 by 3. Then fraction by fraction comes what I told. You know now what we have to do it. 51 by 4 we write as it is into this we have to do the reciprocal, that is 3 by 23. 23 by 3 become 3 by 20. Now what we can do is see this 23 is a prime number and 51 is a composite number. As we cannot do anything for this, let us write now 51 into 3 by 4 into 23. 51 into 3, that is 3 ones are 3, 3 5s are 50. 153 by 4 3s are 12, 1 carry 4 to the 8 plus 1, that is 9, 92. 153 by 92. Let us divide this. 153 will divide by 92 children. 92 ones are 92. Let us subtract 1. Here you get 61. You get a 61. So here let us go for 1 whole 61 by 92. 1 whole 61 by 92 or not. Here we can also go for the other things like 21 23. Yes, 2 whole 3 by 4. Yes, 2 whole 3 by 4 only. Yes, we get yes, 1 whole 16 by 91. 1 whole 61 by 92 we can write. Or not, this we continue the division. ఈ డివిజన్ కంటిన్యూ చేస్తే పాయింట్ 0 it will come 6 times sir. 6 2 is 12, 1 carry 6 9 is 54 plus 1 55. So it comes like this. Again it is a 8 and this is a 0 5 58 again 0 again 6 552 comes. That means you get here when you divide this rupees will come 1.66. So the cost of cloth per meter, the cost of cloth per meter equal to rupees 1 rupee 66 paisa. 1 rupee 66 paisa or మీరు ఎలా కూడా రాసుకోవచ్చు 1 whole 61 by 92. 1 whole 61 by 92 ఎలా రాసినా మీకు మార్క్స్ వస్తాయి. సో సింపుల్గా ఉంది కదా, చాలా సింపుల్గా ఉంది. సో రిమెంబర్ దిస్. Now we go for the question number 8. Question number 8, 9, 10. Only 3 questions. Already 11th question we were discussed. Okay. Question number 8. Question number 8 is very simple question. As you people are learning from the many years this area of rectangular path. The area of rectangular path we have to find where the length is. The length of rectangular path. Long is nothing but a length. The length of rectangular part. The length of rectangular part L equal to 18 whole 3 by 4 meters. Nothing but this we change in the form of improper fraction. 4 into 18, that is 72 plus 3 75 by 4 meters. So 18 4s are 72 plus 3 75 by 4 meters, and the breadth of the rectangular part, the breadth of the rectangular part B equal to, what is the breadth he given, that is 8 whole 2 by 3. 8 whole 2 by 3. So here it is not 3 children, it is a 5, sorry 4, it is not 4, it is 5. 18 5 is 90 plus 3, 93 by 5. 93 by 5. Question 4 తీసుకున్నా గనుక అది 75 ఉంది. If it is 5, 18 into 5, 90 plus 3, 93 by 5. And breadth, let me take carefully. That 8 hole 2 by 3. 8 hole 2 by 3 meters. That equal to 8 3 is 24 plus 1. Sorry, 2, 26 by 3 meters. 8 3 is 24 plus 2, 26 by 3 meters. Now the area of rectangle we have to find. The area of rectangular part. Area of rectangular part equal to formula L into B, length into breadth. So L is what? 93 by 5 meters into breadth is what? 26 by 3 meters. 3 ones are 3, 3 3s are 9 and 1. So we get here 31 meters into 26 meters by 5 into 1. So let us multipy here 26 into 31. 1 into 26, 26, 3 into 6, 18, 1 carry, 3 to the 6 plus 1, 7. So 6, 10, 1. 806 by 5. 806 meter into meter, meter square by 5. Let us divide this 806 by 5. 5 ones are 5, we get 3, it is a 30. 5 6 are 30, we get one more 6 here. 5 ones are 5, we get 1. So this is what we will get. Now 161 whole 1 by 5 meter square. Therefore the area of rectangular part equal to 161 whole 1 by 5 meter square. Meter square. See that solution very clearly. Now we go for question number 9. Go for the question number 9 now. Let us see the question number 9. The same kind of questions, only very simple questions will be given here in this exercise. So here we'll go for what number should be divide. The question number 9 I will write here the question. What number should minus 33 by 16 be divided by to get minus 11 by 4. Very simple question. I will make you understand. See what number should divide. అంటే దీన్ని ఏ నెంబర్ తో డివైడ్ చేయాలి minus 11 by 4 రావడానికి. Suppose see what number should be divide this 10 to get 5 as an answer. See this in the place of this you write assume 10 and this is 5. ఇప్పుడు what number should 10 be divided by to get a 5. So that is 2. 2 to divide is 2 ones are 2 5. So answer we get this. So what we have done? So here what number we have to divide that we don't know. Yes, what number we have to divide that we don't know. Let us assume that number first. Okay, let us assume that the number is x. Let us divide this according to the problem now. According to the problem, what we get? This number minus 33 by 16 will divide by x, so that we get minus 11 by 4. We are dividing, so that's why I wrote by this x there. No, x we write as a x by 1. So what happens now? X and x by 1 raste numerator we have a fraction, denominator also we have a fraction. So what we do it? Numerator fraction we write as it is into we do the reciprocal of the denominator fraction, that is 1 x by 1 become 1 by x, that equal to minus 11 by 4. Now let us multiply minus 33 into 1 by 16 into x, that equal to minus 11 by 4. So minus 33 into 1 minus 33 by 16 into x, that is 16x, that equal to minus 11 by 4. Now what we do it now? Simple. This we go for a cross multiplication like this. Okay, cross multiplication. This 2 we will multiply and this 2 we will multiply. See that you get a x value. Minus 33 here into 4 equal to minus 11 here into 16x. 16 into x, that is 16x or 16 into x. Now what we have to do? We need a x value, no? This 2 also will transfer this side. So x will be alone this side. So minus 33 into 4 by minus 11 will be divided here into 16 also will divide, that equal to x. And x will alone this. Minus minus cancel, 11 ones are 11 threes are 4 ones are 4 fours. So x equal to here 3 by 4. X equal to 3 by 4. Then the number is x. What number should be divided under? So here we should divide by, see what number should minus 33 by divided. The number by 3 by 4. We have to divide by 3 by 4 to the minus 33 by 16 to get minus 11 by 4. So we have to divide by 3 by 4 to the minus 33 by 16 to get minus 11 by 4. See this? Now we will go for the question number 10. The question number 10 is very easy one and simple one. That one line solution is one line solution. This will be a last solution because already a 11th solution we have done it. So let's go for is that if 36 trousers ante telusu kada pants or kurta like, okay, if 36 trousers of equal sizes can be stitched in 64 meters of cloth. 36 trousers 64 meters of cloth తోని కుట్టబడతాయి. అంటే 64 meters of cloth ఉంటే 36 trousers స్టిచ్ అవుతాయి. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద లెంత్ ఆఫ్ క్లాత్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ ట్రౌజర్? ఒక్కొక్క ట్రౌజర్కి ఎంత అవుతుంది? సింపుల్ 64/36 చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. ఓకే, ద క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 10 వెరీ సింపుల్. Then here the total length of cloth is equal to 64 meters and the number of trousers stitched, the number of trousers required, trousers are stitched, trousers are stitched, the number of trousers are stitched equal to from 64 meters of cloth equal to 36, but not 32, that is 36. Then we need to find out the cloth is required for one trouser. Therefore the cloth is required for one trouser equal to 64 meters by 36. Simple. 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 4. Okay, 3 18s are 3 16s are 32, 3 9s are 18. That becomes 16 by 9 now. Let us divide this 16 by 9. 9 ones are 9, 7 is left. So here point we keep 0, 9 7s are 63. So 7 left, again 0, 9 7s are 63 will be continuous like that. So the cloth is required, that is 1.77 meters. Or the same answer we can write, or else we can also write like this. Ila rayachu, or else when you divide this 16 by 9 you get like so So we can write like this, or 1 whole 7 by 9 meters, 1 whole this 7 by 9 meters. So therefore the cloth required for, therefore the cloth required for, sorry here, cloth required for one trouser is equal to 1 whole 79 meters or 1.77 meters. I hope you understood this clearly now. So keep practice this exercise 1.3 clearly once again, so that you will get a maximum idea how to simplify the rational numbers and how to do the problems with the fractions. How to simplify the fractional numbers will come to know by the solving this exercise number 1.3. And thank you all.